this is a review of the Playmates Mutation Station pack, aka the Turtles in Disguise. These guys are just a super fun nod to like the old vintage Playmates stuff, like the Star Trek crossover, Space Raph, and yeah, it's just really cool. The packaging is fun, and especially the back. I like the artwork. So out of box, these guys just look super fun. By all means, their paintwork is pretty lacking. Like Michelangelo's guitar here doesn't even come painted, which is kind of unfortunate. But like, these guys are only $30, and with all the turtles nowadays, you can't find turtles that cheap. That's literally, so like the single releases, these guys are like $10 each. You get a free figure in this. So yeah, overall I think like if you want to get the 4 turtles for like a cheap price, like this set is definitely the most valued one, I guess. But yeah, so I guess we'll start off with Michelangelo again. He's got pretty much the same articulation as the regular Michelangelo. Although his head is a lot more like he can't move his head that much because of all the stuff he has. He's got glasses that can't be removed, like the Donatello one, which is kind of strange. Also, his shell is just painted yellow. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like his pants going over his shell, but that seems a little bit off. He's got like sandals, which, I mean, the paint's okay. It's not the greatest. He's got like this rose pattern on his shirt. He's also got an unpainted camera, and his hat is a little plain. But I mean, again, for the price, it's not that bad. His guitar also seems to hook on his back like that. So yeah, I mean, it feels very it feels very Playmates like, in the sense that like accessories and stuff aren't painted. But yeah, I think he can hold his guitar pretty well too. Yeah, he can get him in a guitar pose, so that's cool. Also, it is definitely, like, I think the head is reused with just added sculpt to it in the arms and stuff, which is pretty normal. But yeah, there's also his shell. You notice his shell's like a different color, orange or yellow. So that's something to point out, I guess. Leo, I think, is one of my favorites in this set. Cowboy Leo is just like a cool take for him. But yeah, all the sculpt work and detail. There's some unpainted stuff here, maybe. But yeah, this is pretty cool. His articulation isn't really hindered by anything. His like legs are all new. The silver paint's really nice. But yeah, they've been pretty well. And then he comes with these like toy guns, so it like says bang on the end of it. This is funny. Again, the paint's not really the best, but I mean, these are pretty cheap. But yeah, they fit in his holster there, which is pretty cool. I think I like this one more than Mikey, but this one I think is my favorite because it's like it's just a cool callback to the original Playmates lineup. He also has like a little strap thing on him. That's just loose, so that's something to point out. This Donatello, I think... No, it's also reused, but I think this has the least amount reused, because that's like a new hand to do that like wave pose, and then new arm. I think the shell might be new. Yeah. Well, no. Looks like the top half of the shell and the bottom half's like his pants. He also has his purple straps, which is cool. The only other thing though is like his glasses you can't take his glasses off, which is, I guess it's okay. But the really cool accessory, he comes with his little blaster gun, which is cool. But yeah, I think Donatello as Spock is super fun. It would be neat to get. It would be pretty neat to get maybe the rest of the turtles in Star Trek outfits. I think that'd be funny. And then Raphael, this is like a direct callback to the Playmates line. Him being the like astronaut, he's even got like the little alien on his back, like the vintage one does. But yeah, this one's really cool. He's got like a removable tube thing. His helmet piece comes off, and he's got like a lot of paint for his head. Like this is pretty impressive for a Playmates toy. I do think his face looks a little bit goofy compared to the first one. I don't know if it's a different color green, I think. Yeah, it looks different. But yeah, the new face, I don't know about this one. It just looks like he had some Taco Bell and he's a little bit constipated. But yeah, this is a sticker. This isn't painted. But yeah, this right here is a direct callback to that toy. He's like all new sculpt, so his arms can move. I mean, it's literally the same as all the others. His legs can move. His legs are like really loose, but not loose enough to where like they move on their own, which is nice. He comes with 2 weapons. He's got like this laser gun thing, and he's got this like mechanical sword thing, which is pretty neat. But yeah, I think you can hold these pretty well. Take that back. The struggle is real. And there everything goes. The immediate problem I have with this guy is this fishbowl helmet doesn't like to stay down. And his hands are like a different plastic, so they're not as gummy as the other ones. Makes it a little bit more difficult for him to hold his weapons. But overall, I'd say, like, comparing these guys to the standard releases, they are a little bit, like, I wouldn't say they're as good as the regular ones. They aren't as good as the regular ones, but these guys are just a lot of fun. It's nice to see that Playmates is like calling back to the old vintage line and kind of modernizing them a little bit. And it'll be interesting too to see if like any of these guys show up in the movie for like a Halloween costume thing or something. But yeah, overall, I'd probably give these guys like a 7 out of 10, maybe a 6 out of 10. They're just really fun. Definitely could use some more paint, especially on his guitar. But I feel like I can customize that, and it'll just be fun. So yeah, that's my review.